People are generally confused about this at the end and in the end. Okay. So when we say at the end, remember at the end of something, you always have something. Clear or not? Is that clear or not? You will always have at the end of something. It's not end, it's N. Okay, D is silent here. So at the end of something, and in the end means finally. Okay. However, people make such mistakes often, most of the time. Everything is clear so far. Prisha, clear?
No, sir.
Wait, I am saying, beta, there is a difference between at the end of something and in the end. Okay, people sometimes mix it up, right? They use for the same purpose. However, this is not the case. So when we say at the end of something, when we say in the end, both are totally different. Is that clear till here or not? I haven't articulated, I
Yes,
have
sir.
not explained yet.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alina,
Yes, sir.
good. Yes, Vedant. Yes, Vedant.
Yes, sir. Clear.
First, I need to
Sir, clear.
first I need to see the face. I can't put up with faceless people here. Everyone, I want to see people here. Strictly, I will remove. Better.
Can you explain again?
I am saying that when we say at the end and when we say in the end, the meaning is totally different. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes.
in what context we use both of them, I really want you to understand. So today is the fourth day and we are doing this preposition error. Okay. So dear, when we say at the end of something or in the end, see the meaning. We always say at the end of January, at the end of this month, at the end of this week, at the end of the world. Is that clear or not? In this context, we use the word at the end of something. For example, you are reading a line, and then what happens? You simply read the line, and I said that sorry, I could not understand the word which just came at the end of the line. So at the end of the line means, of course, I'm talking about exactly the word which was just at the end of the line. Clear? For example, I say, look at the word. Right, sir, I did not understand the last letter. Then you have to say, sir, what is the word which comes at the end of the word? Is that clear or not? Is that
Yes, sir.
clear?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Everything is
Yes, sir.
clear, right? I hope
Yes, sir.
no confusion. Alina, Simon, Yash, and what is your name? I forgot. Satvik. Is that clear or not?
Clear, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me give you more example. Yeah, so when you are going on a vacation, well, I'm going, but not now, but probably at the end of this month. Okay, not now, but at the end of this month. Okay, when will you settle my account? You know, settle my account, it means when you will pay my money, when you will give my money, or when the payments will be in. Well, I settle your account at the end of this week. Okay, now shall I meet you at the end of the day? What is the at the end of the day? According to you, what is at the end of the day? At the end of the day, of course, it's night, it could be evening. So at the end of the day, clear? Well, don't you worry, you will have to wait. At the end of the day, I will simply call you. Got it? Okay. Now see, when I say in the end, the meaning is different. The meaning is finally. Finally, we have done it. In the end, we have done it. See the examples. We discussed and left in the end, which means that we discussed, right? We all sat, we discussed, and we left in the end, which means we left finally. Clear? She said nothing, just kept mum in the end, which means that she said nothing. She just kept quiet. Kept mum means quiet. In the end means finally. In the end, I figured out everything and decided to quit, which means finally. I figured out everything and decided to quit. So this is the difference between at the end of something and in the end. Okay, Vedant, is that clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, Gurdeep, Ayush, and Aditya, is that clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, Harkul, Dhruv, Juhi, Anaya, clear or not?
Yes,
Clear.
sir.
Can you explain last time?
Yes, sir, clear. I'll do. Don't you worry. I know where you will get stuck. I already know. Don't you worry. I'll repeat it thousands of times for you. Don't you worry. Udita and Prisha, clear or not?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Simon, clear or not?
Yes, of course, clear.
Alina has a confusion. She's simply asking, sir, what is the last line? Okay, before I just, just explain you this last line, let's do this one first. I've written here, figure out something. Okay, what do you mean by figure out something? When we say figure out something, it means actually to, to understand. It means to understand. Okay, or to just go through by it first. So when I say let me figure out something, it means let me understand first and then I'll call you. Okay, for example, Alina, if I come to you, I say I need money, I need 12 lakhs, and you say, oh my god, sir, it's such a big amount, right? Let me figure out first. So when you say let me figure out, means you are actually thinking about it, you are understanding about it, you are drawing a line, you are thinking of pros and cons, and then you are thinking everything, every means, every way of collecting the amount. Okay, which means you are figuring out. Clear? I can give you one more example. Let's say when people come here for the admission, I just tell them the fee amount, right? My team also tells them the fee amount. And then post that, what happens is they simply say, okay, sir, uh, I love the concept, but let us figure out first. So let us figure out means let us decide, let us understand, or let us just think about it, this, that, whatnot. So it means figure out. Clear or not for
Excuse
you?
me, sir.
Yes, Alina.
Sir, is it the sentence I'm going to say is, can you tell me if it's wrong or right? Something is happening over there. Go and figure out.
Perfect, super perfect. Or let's say something happened. I went there. It was so much chaos. There was so much chaos, right? A lot of confusion was there that I couldn't figure out what is happening. I really couldn't figure out what was happening. Absolutely right. You got it right. Understood? Hmm? Okay, now, if you really want to get it straight, you want to understand in a deeper manner, just let me help you. Let me help you. I have my own dictionary here, right? Install dictionary. Just wait. So that you can see here. Figure out. A lot of, see, calculate, okay? So let me calculate something first. Let me understand something first. Clear? Uh,
Yes.
or if you really, it means let us understand, let me calculate everything first, let me see my situation. I mean, everything comes in the same category. Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Alina.
Ma'am, figure out meaning is like to find something.
Find something, to understand something, or it's kind of, okay, let me see. When you want to say this kind of expression, let me figure out, okay, let me understand. Got it? Understood? Let me understand, let me see, let me go through it first, right? If I call you and I say, okay, now I'm starting my 12th online grammatical error workshop, join, the amount is this. So what you will say, oh my god, sir, the amount is so high, let me figure out. So when you say let me figure out means let me see, let me decide, let me work out, let me calculate. Understood? Come on, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Every clear? Everyone is clear? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Aditya, clear?
yes, sir.
Okay. Let's say I can give you one more example. Let's say if I shift you in a batch, I say, okay, I'm shifting you in a batch, and you say, no, no, sir, please. At the same time, I am a school classes. I cannot join at the same time. So what I say, okay, wait Simon, wait Prisha, I'll figure out something. Let me figure out. It means let me see, let me decide, let me calculate, let me work out. Okay. Now let's go back to the main topic, that is at the end of something, in the end. So when we say at the end of something, okay, which means at the end of January, at the end of the year, at the end of the month, at the end of this week, at the end of the day. Clear? But in the end means finally. For example, Sir made all efforts to make us understand the concept of at the end and in the end.
Excuse me, Sam.
Well,
Sir.
wait, it was very confusing, but in the end, we understood, which means finally we understood. Understood? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, for
Wait.
sir,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
Okay.
sir, for example,
Hmm. Yeah,
in the end of the class, we had fun.
at the end of the class, yes, we had fun, which means at the end of the class. Of course, it was just nearing the end, right? And then if I talk about in the end, how you will use in the end means finally. Like, Sir taught us 10 vocabulary today. And those words
Sir,
were,
I have a doubt.
wait, those words were very hi-fi. Those words were very hi-fi and we were not able to get them. But Sir gave examples upon examples. He brought all the examples from here and here and there, and he made it understand, right? Very beautifully. And in the end, we had understood. In the end, we had understood. Got it? So in the end means, wait, now Vedant has a doubt. Yes, Vedant.
Sir, please tell about the difference between in the end and at the end.
Vedant, wake up, and just wake up. We are doing that only. Where are you?
Okay, sir.
But wait, I'll explain again. When we say at the end of something, it means you are at the end of something. Maybe, okay, at the end of this month, at the end of this week, at the end of the day, at the end of this hour, at the end of the chapter, at the end of the year, at the end of, okay, the street. Okay, now listen. What is the difference? Example, if I have taken some money from you and I have to repay, you call me and simply ask me, sir, I need money. When you are repaying my money, I say, okay, just give me some time, but surely or hopefully I will settle your account or payments will be in at the end of this week. At the end of this week, which means at the end of this week. Understood? Okay, when are you
Yes,
getting,
sir.
when are you getting married? Well,
Yes, sir.
I'm getting married at the end of this month. I'm getting married at the end of this month. I got married at the beginning. Opposite ho jayega, beginning. So I got married at the beginning of February. And my friend got married at the end of February. I got married at the beginning of February and my friend got married right at the end of February. Clear, Vedant?
Yes, sir.
But when we say in the end means finally. Okay, let's say every day we talk on phone and you say, sir, when we'll meet. I say, okay, we'll meet. It's today, tomorrow, this, that, what not. I mean, I'm putting it off. Okay, when I say putting it off, it means but tal raha hu, tala matoli. So I'm putting it off. And then one fine day, I make time and I come to your place, Vedant, and I meet you. And you say, finally, sir, we got to meet. So in place of finally, you will say, in the end, you got to meet, sir. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. I hope everyone is clear now. Okay. Now,
Yes,
everyone,
sir.
now see here, I have written here,
Yes, sir.
okay, I have written here something on the right, on the right of the screen, right? If you see the screen, just on your right. So remember, हम हमेशा ऐसे कहते हैं on your right, on your left. This is again something you need to learn. We always say on your right and on your left. Clear? It's not at, it's not in, it's on. On your right, on your left. On your left hand side, on your right hand side. Okay guys, एक बात मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ सबको, whenever you get extra information, कभी कभी क्या होता है पढ़ाते पढ़ाते मैं एक्स्ट्रा चीजें भी बताता हूँ, है ना? It's not essential that I will always write down here. So when I explain anything new, you always have to note down. Okay?
Sir, I have already noted down your extra. For example, put it out means delay. On we
No,
basically use for left and right.
use that is put it off. That is put off, not put out. When we say put out का मतलब होता है
No,
बुझाना.
sir, put it out. Put it out.
It's off. It's off.
Okay, put off. Okay. Sir.
When we say put out का मतलब होता है बुझाना. Example, put out the candle, put out the fire. What I want to say, guys, please, please, please develop your habit of jotting down extra information. It's not essential that your trainer will always write. You have to be sharp enough that, oh, he has said something new or he has delivered, right, a piece of new information which I don't know. So you have to jot it down there and then. You know what? When I was learning, when I started learning English, I was also doing the same thing. Okay? Now,
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell the put it off meaning again?
put it off means to delay. Put it off means to delay. I'm writing here in vocabulary. Just wait, beta. Just wait. I'm writing here and say put something off. It means to delay, right? And when we say, just hold on.